Are you able to hear us now?
I can still hear you.
Are we streaming already? Okay. Yeah, that's correct. We cannot hear you.
Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Anyone? Can you
I
hear
can see
me?
your lips. I can see the thumbs, but we can't hear a dang thing. So you can hear us though. Okay. There's- I'm getting the all clear on our end too. Right. Yeah. Yeah, Kelly said we're showing it's good on our end too. So
Not good. I can tell you it's not good, or you'd be able to hear me.
I guess we can get started. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Oh,
Doesn't look like you can hear me. You need to be able to hear me to have this meeting. I don't know what's going on. This is your technology. Wait,
yeah. Do you want to try exiting and re-entering the meeting? We can at least try that. I don't know what else to do. So like our volume's coming through.
Difference would be that apparently, if we're watching the YouTube video, you can hear it's cold hot. Sorry, I'll get one.
any better there?
Loud and clear now.
Thank you.
Good. All right. I will now call to order the February 23rd, 2026 City of Abilene, Kansas City Commission meeting. Shayla, may we please have a roll call?
Mayor Ryan,
Here.
Commissioner Taylor,
Here.
Commissioner Kolhoff,
Here.
Commissioner Lytle,
Yes.
Commissioner Meisenberg.
Yes.
Roll call's complete.
Thank you. Could we stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
to the
to the republic,
which is in one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, and first up is the approval of today's agenda.
I make a motion, we approve the agenda for February 23rd, 2026 regular meeting.
I'll second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Do we have any commission discussion? Seeing none, we'll move to roll call vote. Vice Mayor Taylor,
Yes.
Commissioner Koloff,
Aye.
Commissioner Lytle,
Yes.
Commissioner Meisenberg.
Yes.
Myself, yes, motion carries. Our next item is the consent agenda, which consists of the meeting minutes for the February 9th, 2026 regular meeting, meeting minutes for the February 18th, 2026 special meeting, appropriation ordinance -022-326-1, and AP payment register 022326.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda as written.
I'll second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Do we have any commission discussion? Seeing none, we'd roll call vote. Commissioner Koloff,
Aye.
Commissioner Lytle,
Yes.
Commissioner Meisenberg,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Taylor.
Yes.
Myself, yes, motion carries. Our next item under heading 6, public comments in communications, is 6A, a public forum. If there's anyone that would like to address the commission on an item not on our current agenda, they may do so at this time. Step up to the podium, state your name and address for us.
My name is Hank Royer. I live at 309 North Vine in Abilene and own property in sunny downtown Abilene. I was going to come in and ask John where we're at on the blockage under the UP tracks. I think it's been 8 weeks since I was here, and I know things are moving slow, but everything's got to move sooner or later, but he's not here today. So I have Plan B I brought with me. This ties in with that. I'm gonna give each one of you a copy of it. This is the engineer's opinion of probable cost for the Buckeye resurfacing project. Got new faces here. Maybe we can readdress this year. I don't know.
Thank you.
Under prior city manager, we were talking about resurfacing Buckeye, which definitely needs to be done from the tracks up to Fifth Street. And it kind of got blown out of proportion. At one time, the prior city manager suggested turning Buckeye into a 2-lane road. We went through all kinds of uproar about that, and then it's been back now. It's going to stay like it is, I understand. But instead of just resurfacing it, with the cost in that third column, it's got cost participating. If you just resurface it, it runs about $464,000, which the state pays. But for reasons yet unknown to me, the storm sewer construction was added into that back when we thought we had all kinds of money. And I've talked to every business owner down there, and none of us have any problem with the water getting off the street and down to the tracks where it's blocked now. But that adds on, when you add that and the sidewalks, takes it from a $464,000 project up to a $1.1 million project. And we got to pay another $714,000. So the street resurfacing doesn't cost you anything. But if you move the curbs out, which is part of it up there by the west stop, the plan is to straighten out Buckeye, to take part of the street away and make more sidewalk there, put sidewalks in, do all these gutters, which none of us have any problem with. The water's getting away fine. And to spend another $700,000 basically to do that. I hope that with the new faces on the city commission, before you put this out for bids, you don't just have it on autopilot and you look at it again, because we could do an awful lot of street repair for that $700,000 that you're going to put into doing sewers. And I was here when you were doing it, and John asked the question. We don't know whether we need anything in there anyway. The theory was you have us in here. If they don't find a problem, they won't fix it. Well, we've seen no problems. It can rain like the devil and it gets down to the tracks. It just backs up now. So I hope that you'll give that another consideration. When you put this out for bids here, it was supposed to be done last year and it got delayed and it's going to be done this year, I understand. And one other thing, and John may shed some light on this, but the UP Depot parking lot, when Bill's Roofing did their work on those buildings in our block, they unloaded equipment there and destroyed 6 of the parking places in the depot lot. I mean, it's caved in. It's been that way for months. You can't use those slots. Campers coming in there wheeling around have to only have one lane to drive through now and so forth. I hope that somebody is asking some questions about when that's going to be repaired. I don't think it should be a city expense because they offloaded those big equipment and tore it up. So that's my observations that I'll share with you today. And I'll probably come back when John's back and ask him where you're at with the UP, because I'd sure like to know what's going on. Been 8 weeks and I haven't seen anything be done down there, unless I've missed something. Have I missed something? You know. Fred, have they done anything?
Still in discussion between legal.
Okay, yeah. Well, another 8 weeks and we'll come back again. Hope we don't have any more floods. Thank you.
Thank you. Do we have anyone else that would like to address the commission on an item not on our current agenda? Okay. Seeing none, we will move to heading 7, unfinished business. First up is 7A, consider approval of resolution number 022326-1, a resolution calling and providing for the giving of notice of a public hearing on the advisability of creating a community improvement district in the city of Abilene, Kansas, to be known as the Scooters 1406 North Buckeye Avenue Community Improvement District, and the levy of a 1% community improvement district sales tax within such district. Community or Deputy City Manager Zook.
Good afternoon. Hopefully I don't lose my voice, so I'll try to get through this. The city has received a petition from Scooters from Husbo LLC requesting the establishment of the Community Improvement District. It was filed with the city clerk back on December 30th, and the proposed project includes, as you can tell, the Scooters. They did structural and infrastructure improvements to the existing building, including roof replacement, plumbing and electrical upgrades, and parking lot improvements. The estimated total cost of the project is approximately $260,016. The tax is proposed to remain in effect for up to 22 years or a shorter period sufficient to reimburse the approved CID eligible. The commission is asked to consider the adoption of resolution 022326-1, calling for a public hearing on March 23rd, 2026. On the advisability of creating the Scooters Community Improvement District and the levy of a 1% sales tax within that district. Subject to the adoption or the approval of today's resolution, staff will then proceed with drafting the proposed CID ordinance and the development agreement for your consideration after that public hearing is held. So if you have any questions, Aaron assisted us with these documents, or I can try to answer those as well. But yeah, it's just another project that we've been talking about for a long time. So finally here.
Any questions for city staff on this?
I think it's a long time coming for that CID, so I'm gonna make a motion to consider the approval of resolution 022326-1 to call for providing for the giving of a notice of public hearing on the advisability of creating a community improvement district in the city of Abilene, Kansas, to be known as the Scooters 1406 North Buckeye Avenue Community Improvement District, and the levy of 1% community improvement district sales within such district.
I'll second.
Second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Do we have any commission discussion? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Commissioner Lytle,
Yes.
Commissioner Meisenberg,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Taylor,
Yes.
Commissioner Kohlhoff.
Aye.
Myself, yes, motion carries. Our next item under heading 8, new business, is 8A, consider approval of ordinance number 26-3473, an ordinance authorizing the consumption of alcoholic liquor in a specified portion of the public alley between North Broadway Street and North Spruce Street in Abilene, Kansas, and approving the temporary closure of the alley in connection with certain special events hosted by Rackets Tap House, Inc. Deputy City Manager Zook, I'm not sure who's.
Mayor Commissioners, Rackets holds special events ever so often where they want to extend their alcohol license into Little Lake Park and part of the city parking lot. Since it crosses over that alley that is there, the current ordinance that we have on file authorizing this on city property doesn't cut it with the state anymore. It did for a while. So they have requested that we provide a new ordinance specifying the closing of that alley for a temporary period of time for the extension of their liquor license. There's several events listed, dates and times on the ordinance that's been provided for you that Rackets supplied to me. We will have another one coming up for an event in May because they want further street closure for that one. So that would require a separate ordinance.
And so the parking lot itself is able to be done administratively, but because of the,
Because of
The
the
alley's
alley,
not-
we need this
Gotcha.
additional ordinance. And the ABC has approved their extensions before, but they caught it on this one and recommended we do this.
do you have any other questions for staff on this item?
I have no questions. I love the events that they hold down there. It's great to have the community come together down there. Seems to be a really popular thing. So I will make a motion to consider the approval of ordinance 26-3473, an ordinance authorizing the consumption of alcoholic liquor in a specific portion of the public alley between North Broadway Street and North Spruce Street in Abilene, Kansas, and approving the temporary closure of the alley in connection with certain special events hosted by Rackets Tap House, Inc.
I'll second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Do we have any commission discussion? Seeing none, we'll do a roll call vote. Commissioner Meisenberg,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Taylor,
Yes.
Commissioner Koloff.
Aye.
Commissioner Lytle,
Yes.
myself, yes, motion carries. Next item under heading 9 is department reports. Do we have anyone that wants to speak to any of them, or? Okay, they're all in our packet, but. The next, I would consider a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Do we have any commission discussion? Just make a point of note that's not on here that our study session will begin in 5 minutes at City Hall.
Does it have to be 4:30? I believe it has to be at 4:30, not
Okay.
before 4:30.
Oh, true.
I believe by code and as well as the meeting notice, we've provided that it will not
Okay.
begin before 4:30.
Okay, so just as a note to that, our study session will begin over at City Hall at 4:30.
They were emailed to be here for a proclamation.
That's, I was told it was on the March 9th agenda.
I can't hear everybody. I'm not sure if everybody's microphones are on.
Was the email from me? I have it on our list to be on next meeting's agenda.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know if, I'm assuming it's not prepared. Okay. Gentlemen, were you planning to read that yourself? I'm fine, and we can get them a copy of our signed version of it if that's okay with you. I would, if it's amenable to the commission, I guess I would prefer just a withdrawal of the motion and second to adjourn. And then we can have the gentleman from DVAC read the proclamation and we can get them a signed official copy of it. We can mail it out to them.
Yes.
Just, with-
Absolutely.
you can just note that you're withdrawing your motion in second. So,
I think that's perfectly
Okay.
appropriate, yes.
I make a motion that we withdraw our motion to adjourn.
Well, and I think Mayor Ryan's suggestion was rather than a formal motion to withdraw, just acknowledging that that is what you are doing, and then we can proceed accordingly. No need to make a formal motion on that.
I acknowledge that we are going to.
but so you're acknowledging
I-
withdrawal of your
yes,
second or your motion?
I am.
And did you second?
I'll second.
Will you acknowledge your withdrawal of your second?
Seconded.
Will you
Yes,
acknowledge your
I
withdrawal of your second?
acknowledge the withdrawal of my second.
All right, thank you. Gentlemen with DVAC, you're more than welcome to take the podium and read. And we can get a picture while you're here. Like I said, we'll get the official signed copy mailed out to you.
Okay,
So
thank you.
apologize for any confusion if it was on
No,
our
yeah, I
end.
apologize.
I'm very sorry too, if it was a miscommunication.
No, miscommunication works both ways, so it had to be me too, so I apologize for that. And I thank you guys for making the time to allow us to read this. So here I have the Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month proclamation for February 2026, and I'll begin to read it. So it says, whereas teen dating violence remains a serious public health issue in the United States, with approximately 1 in 3 adolescents experiencing physical, sexual, emotional, or verbal abuse from a dating partner, a rate that continued to exceed victimization rates of other types of youth violence, and 1.5 million high school students nationwide experience physical abuse from a dating partner each year. And whereas 1 in 10 high school students report being purposely hit, slapped, or physically harmed by a dating partner, with emotional and digital abuse increasingly common among teens, and whereas high school students who experience physical or emotional violence in dating relationships are significantly more likely to engage in unhealthy behaviors, including substance use, risky sexual behaviors, face increased risk of depression and suicide, and may carry patterns of abuse into future relationships. And whereas teens victimized by dating partners often experience disrupted development of self-esteem and body image, report school abuse, report school absence or unsafe feeling due to abuse, and may suffer long-lasting psychological trauma. And whereas reporting rates remain alarmingly low, with about 1 in 10 teens disclosing abuse to an adult, a large majority suffering in silence, highlighting the hidden nature of teen dating violence and the urgent need of awareness and support from families, schools, and communities. And whereas research indicates that a substantial proportion of parents either believe teen dating violence is not an issue or unsure if it is, underscoring the need for broader education on recognizing abuse and fostering healthy relationships. And whereas by providing young people, parents, educators, and professionals with education about healthy relationships, warning signs of abuse, respectful communication skills, and resources for support, and by challenging social attitudes that tolerate violence, we recognize that teen dating violence is preventable with proactive efforts and community engagement. And whereas the Domestic Violence Association of Central Kansas calls all of Abilene to work together to end teen dating violence by empowering young people to build healthy relationship skills, assisting victims in accessing resources and supportive services, expanding community awareness and prevention strategies, instituting effective intervention policies in schools, and encouraging open dialogue among family and peers. Now, therefore, the City of Abilene Board of Commissioners hereby designates February 2026 as Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month and urges all citizens to recognize and support and assist all those who serve the rights and needs of victims of teen dating violence and to promote healthy, respectful relationships throughout our community.
Thank you. And if you guys would like to come up for a picture.
Yeah, of
do
course.
that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to, we can get you a picture. Sure. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, thank you, sir. Glad we got you in.
Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
All right, we will now move to the motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Motion has been moved and seconded. Do we have any commission discussion? Just make a note that we will now start in 5 minutes at City Hall, roughly 4:32. We have no further commission discussion. We'll move to roll call vote. Vice Mayor Taylor,
Yes.
Commissioner Koloff,
Aye.
Commissioner Lytle,
Yes.
Commissioner Meisenberg,
Yes.
myself, yes, motion carries. We are adjourned.